Hi there guys, welcome back to Coastline Fishing. We're out here down on the beach again, got another low tide, about 0.1 meters tonight, so we're going to see if we can get out even a bit further. I've got my foraging stick with my measuring guide, I've got my life jacket. You can't be too safe when you're out on the rocks. Brilliant, these things really light, you can hardly feel you've got it on, but really good to be safe. So anyway, let's get out and see if we can go and find some of those lobsters. Hey guys, so I didn't actually manage to film getting this one out of the hole. Kind of just sprung up on me, but yeah, nice little lobster there. Nice to see them. Nice if we can get a bigger one though, wouldn't it? Give a bit of a look at them. Right, let's get this one back. Off he goes into the weed. Hey guys, check this guy out, which I've just managed to find. Look at that lobster. I'm so happy I managed to get this one out. I've been trying for ages. I'll show you guys the hole where he was. Look at that. What a beast of a lobster. Right. I'll pop him in there for a minute and I'll show you where he came from. Right guys, this hole here is where he was, in there, and I just could see his little claws poking out. Now I couldn't get the hook in this hole here because it was the hole itself is only just big enough for the lobster to come out. So what I managed to do was this little hole here and this little hole here, just stuck the hook in there like that and wiggled it around to cause enough disturbance in that cave. Now lobsters don't like things in front of them, and so they'll always try and back away from stuff. So once I caused enough disturbance in there, he managed to back himself back out of this hole, and then we managed to get him. Brilliant, really happy to get that one out. It's taken me quite a while, so yeah, good one. I've had to voice over this clip because the wind was really bad, but before we moved away I wanted to measure him to make sure he was in size. So we're going to go from the back of the eye to the back of the carapace, and he's in size, so we're okay. The other thing I wanted to check was if it was a male or a female. You can tell this one's a male by turning him over and having a look at this first set of swimmerets. On a male, these are hard. On a female, these would be soft and feathery. The other thing you can do is look at the tail. This tail is long and thin. On a female, this would fan out so it had room to carry the eggs. Anyway, let's go on and see what else we can find. Look at this thing. This is so cool. Basically found a prawn. This has got to be the smallest lobster I've ever seen. See it in comparison to the size of my thumb. What a cool little thing. Look at that. So cool to see something like that. Oh, watch out. Let's pop him back. Found another lobster, guys. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this. This is really murky water here, but I'm going to try and get him out. Where's he gone? Got him. Oh, where are you off to? Another little lobster. Not in size, but cool to see another one. Another little lobster there, guys, just a wee one, just under that rock there. Pop him back. Weed. Off you go. Go on, you tuck yourself down there. Whoa, missed him. Shot off like anything. Found another lobster here, guys, just underneath this rock. Let's see if we can. There we go. Just another small one. Don't know where the big guys are. Oh, well, he's gonna shoot off underneath that rock, not to worry. Hi there, so that's me just heading back up to the top of the beach now. The tide's coming in and it's getting pretty murky with the water, and when we turn the rocks over it's a bit hard to see. We managed to find ourselves that one cracking lobster, so I'm really happy about that. We found quite a lot of other smaller lobsters as well, so that was pretty cool to see them, including that tiny little one. Hopefully that comes out okay on the film. I'm sorry I didn't manage to get you much else tonight. There was a few other bits and pieces around, some starfish and some small brown crabs and velvet crabs, but I was just sort of rushing around trying to find those lobsters, so I didn't manage to get it on film. But if you like the video, it'd be great if you can give it a thumbs up and a subscribe, and we will be back again with another one soon. Cheers then, bye from Coastline Fishing. Hiya, I thought I'd add a little catch and cook on to the end of this video. So we've got some macaroni cheese going in the oven at the moment. I'm just going to get the lobster ready, so I thought I'd do a bit of filming and show you guys. So let's we've got our lobster in here, so he's ready to go. I'll show you in a minute just how to quickly dispatch these, so it's the most humane way of doing it. And all I'm doing at the moment is I'm just chopping up a little bit of garlic, which we're going to put in the water, which is boiling away behind me. So just chop that up just roughly, just helps give the water a little bit of extra flavour, and that will get into the meat. So we've got our water here. This is water which I've gone down and got from the beach earlier, so it's clean seawater. You can use fresh water, but you just have to make sure you put plenty of salt in it. If you do, you kind of want to try and get the water as salty as where the animal came out of. So yeah, that will give that a nice bit of flavour there. So we'll pop that lid back on there and get that up to a boil. And with the lobster, all we're going to do is where you have this cross here, we just go in with the knife here and just straight down in one clean movement. We just go in there and down. And that's him dispatched now. That's the cleanest and quickest way of doing that, so it's the most humane for the animal. All of the movement you can see going here on the legs now, that's just nerves. So he is completely dispatched. Now all we're going to do is we're just going to tap the knife on the claws here and just make a couple of little cracks in the shell so that the flavour gets into there. Just use the heel of the knife. Take those bands off the claws now, because some people can leave the bands on, but no, just I think it can slightly taint the flavour of the meat if you have that rubber in there. So he's now ready to go in, so we'll just wait for that water to get up to the boil, and then we'll come back in a minute. Right guys, so the water's up to the boil now. Let's get our lobster in. Tell you, that garlic's just giving this a lovely smell. So we'll just pop them in there. Put that lid on, and we'll come back when it's done. Right then, so the lobster's done. It's been in there for about 5 minutes, or just over 5 minutes. I think it's about 5.5. Look at that, lovely. Lovely lobster. Right, let's get that served up. Just thought I'd show you this little trick. So none of this is going to waste. These are the legs, and if you just get yourself a rolling pin, you can just push on that and just roll it through, and then you get a lovely bit of leg meat out. So yeah, we're not letting any of this go to waste, that's for sure. Let's roll it out. Right, there we are guys, so that's all of our meat off the lobster. Here you've got the tail, obviously one claw, the second claw, and then this is all of the rest of the leg meat and the meat from the knuckles and the joints. And then that's the shell left over, which will go down to the beach. We'll go and pop it under a rock or in a rock pool somewhere to feed all the little crabs and fishes down there. So anyway, yeah. We'll show you a picture of the plate in a minute, but hopefully this has given you a little bit of an insight to cooking a lobster. And there we have it, the finished plate. Lovely bit of macaroni cheese, nice bit of lobster, and some tender stem broccoli. So I hope you enjoyed that cook up and showing you how to dispatch and cook the lobster. It was really tasty. That garlic really helped the flavour of the meat, and lobster, mac and cheese just go so well together. It was great to see so many lobsters out tonight. There was small ones, but nonetheless it's good to see them. If you like the rest of the video, it'd be great if you can give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. It really helps, and we'll be back with another one again soon. Cheers then, bye from Coastline Fishing.